is the single most unlucky Chelsea player to be missing out on Euro 2024?
Christopher Nkunku. Simple. Levi Cole. Reece James. I mean, that's my options, mate. What have you got other than that? Who's better than that?
I've got one player.
Who's better than that?
It's not about who's better. It's about who is more necessary. And I've got one player that absolutely trumps everyone you've just named.
I swear to God, if you say Chilwell, I'm going to literally jump out of this room.
I am saying a left back. But we know Chilwell's going. And we know King Cuckoo's going. King Cucurella, that is. What left back isn't going to Euro 2024?
I mean, Chilwell isn't going, so...
Yeah. No, did I say he's going?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I meant he's not going.
Yeah.
But who else is not going?
Tell me.
Ian Maatsen.
That is the biggest miss out of all of the options we've just said. Maatsen.
Right. How the fuck is Ian Maatsen not going, mate?
Mate, they've got loads of players.
Oh, are they loads of left backs?
Yeah, Ake.
Ake.
Mate, what a player.
No.
So wait a second. They don't have any left backs in their entire squad.
Ake don't even play left back for Man City.
In their entire squad.
Well, yeah, they got a guy called Hartman who has been the one that's probably been starting in left back more often than not in recent fixtures for the Netherlands. You said great player. Can you tell me anything about him?
No,
you can't. Can you?
Can you?
Because yeah, I can. Yeah, he's a 22-year-old that plays for Feyenoord. And what I'm saying is, if you put in a 22-year-old that plays for Feyenoord there, why on earth would you not use Ian Maatsen there?
He hasn't done it, has he, mate? Borussia Dortmund, he's been really average.
Well, he's sort of got to a Champions League final and sort of had a bit of a blinder in a Champions League final. So for me, I'd say Ian Maatsen is.
That's actually a good shout.
It's not a bad shout, is it?
That's actually quite a good shout.
But I think you're right. Yeah, Christopher Nkunku is a real bad. Well, it's not.
Does he get in the squad?
We say it's bad,
does he get in the
though.
team?
We say it's bad though. Like, does he get in the team? Not too sure. And when you look at it, I'm not going to say this, but you lot could say it. But I'm not going to say it. But some people, probably not Chelsea fans, and definitely not me or Joshua Aveste,
definitely not,
would say that he potentially doesn't even get in France B.
That is a joke. He would get.
I'm not saying it.
Do
I'm saying some might. Because let me just say, hold on. Let me just say, is Dembele in France A?
Yes.
Okay. Is Elise in France A?
No.
Does he get in France B?
He gets in England A.
Does he get in France B?
Elise would probably get in France B, yeah.
Yeah. Does he get in there ahead of Nkunku?
I'd say Nkunku's higher up the pecking order at the moment.
But on this season, does he get in there ahead of Nkunku?
No, not on this season.
But on this season, does he get in there ahead of Nkunku?
No.
Just go with me. Prove my point here. Come on.
No.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm just saying there's some people that might even say Nkunku don't get in France B.
That's harsh.
It's well harsh.
Can we, by the way, just on Elise, can we convert him to be English, please? Because I feel like he would be in the squad. He's better than Bowen, isn't he?
Mate, I mean, like...
I
know the numbers would tell you otherwise, but is Grealish not better than Bowen?
I think a lot of people would disagree with you on that one.
Potentially.
I think a lot of people would. I would have personally have taken Grealish over Bowen.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Southgate knows what he's doing, mate.
Yeah. But before we get into all that, I need to remind you of something. Sunday, the 16th, is not just England's first game of Euro 2024. It is also Father's Day. Now, let's be honest, you forgot about Father's Day, didn't you? I thought you might have, and that is why we have got you covered. Because this Father's Day, you need not look any further than Manscaped. Manscaped are the leaders in below-the-waist grooming, and they could help your dad make your mother a very happy woman this Father's Day. And the good news is today I am working with Manscaped, meaning that they are linked in the description. You click on that link, and when you order whatever you want from their website, you use the discount code JOEYKNIGHT, all capitals. That will get you 20% off and free shipping. Now, my missus and daughter asked me what I wanted for Father's Day this year, and it took me about that long to think of the answer. I don't want to be looking a little bit scraggly. I don't want any loose ends. So I need the Manscaped Performance Package. First off, in the Performance Package is the Face Shaver, also known as the Manscaped Handyman. And the thing I love about the Face Shaver is it is not just for home use. You can take this with you, use it quick and easy on the go. It is the essential tool for your dad this Father's Day, which also includes shampoo, conditioner, oil, and balm for your beard. It also comes with a brush, comb, and scissors so you can trim your facial hair to perfection. So remember to check out the Performance Package 5.0 using my link in the description. When you get to your checkout, you put in Joey Knight, all capitals, for 20% off and free shipping. Thank you very much to Manscaped once again for their support on the channel. Let's get into the video. Any other really unlucky exclusions? Obviously, Levi Colwell. I think that actually a shout for Levi Colwell would have more weight to it than your shout for Nkunku and your shout for
Reece James.
Can you see where I'm coming from with that?
Levi should really be starting in that team.
For England, left-sided centre-back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to argue gay here.
Even left-back.
Yeah, versatility. I mean, is Levi Colwell a more natural left-back than Kieran Trippier?
Yes. Do you know what I saw the other day was that pass that he did to Mudryk at the start of the season? Do you remember that ball that he played?
I remember all of it.
I mean, it was all on Mudryk on the finish, but the ball was all right.
What, against Fulham?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good ball. I was there. I was in the stands.
I bet you were.
Pissed out my head.
You're actually a Fulham fan.
I'll tell you what, okay, let me flip it and give you another question. What Chelsea player do we need to be keeping closest tabs on at Euro 2024? What player is going to go to Germany and absolutely have it off?
Do you know the one that I think might be a little bit of a dark horse? Because I think the easiest option is probably to say Palmer. Would you say is probably the easiest option?
I wouldn't say so, no.
Who's the easiest option?
You would want to go with someone who would be a guaranteed first-team starter for their country. You'd also want to go with a country you feel are going to do well, going to get far in the tournament. Am I going to be predictable and back my boy here?
Your boy is the only one that I'm even considering.
Who is my boy?
Cucurella.
Yeah, how do you know?
Yeah.
God, see, me and you. I was going to go with Cucurella.
No, Cucurella is the one that I'm actually really excited to watch in this tournament. And do you know what? There was that warm-up game. Have you seen the touch that he did in that warm-up game?
He's looked good, hasn't he?
He's looked really good.
Hasn't he?
Where's it come from? Like, he suddenly, all of a sudden, like looked like one of the best left-backs in the world.
Do you know what it is? I was in the stands, yeah, and the old, he drinks Australia, he eats paella. It was going, and I just made sure I sung it a little bit louder than everyone else.
Oh, you think that was the moment?
Yeah, well, we had a moment. We locked eyes. He looked over at me, and I sort of looked at him, and I give him the old proud that like the end of one of them chick flick movies when it's you've rebelled against me, you've had your low points, but now you've come out on top, and I'm a proud dad of you now. And I looked at him, and he sort of looked at me, and he just went.
What I heard though, he came up to you after the game. He said, "You need to grow your hair out," and you said, "I will grow my hair out and do the same haircut as you if you score the winning goal in the Euros."
Yeah, no, I said if you score a back post tapping against Leicester.
Oh, okay. So he's growing now, is it?
Is he a first team starter for Spain, Cucurella?
Grimaldo apparently is the left back option. Yeah.
Shit. So, you know what that is? You know what he actually is? A grim version of Ronaldo. So
is that what they say? Is that how they say it?
Yeah,
I mean, he is
Ronaldo.
playing for Leverkusen, so he's done all right this season. Yeah, Lever who?
Yeah.
I would start.
Do you know the Germans used to call Leverkusen Leverkusen?
Because they never won it.
Because they would never win
They
anything.
were the nearly team.
There you go.
Makes them look a bit stupid now, eh? I would love to see Cucurella doing well in this
Is he the one we need to keep closest tabs on?
I think there's a few options.
Come on, then.
I think there's a few Chelsea adjacent players that we need to look at.
I'll give you a guaranteed Chelsea first team starter at Euro 2024.
Please do.
Galdog.
Gallagher?
Is Gallagher a guaranteed starter?
No, he's not.
Like when you look at that position,
By the way, when you said Galdog, a guaranteed starter, do you know who the name that sprung to mind was?
Who?
Gilmore. But that would be Gildog.
Gildog.
But he is a guaranteed starter.
Yeah. Tell you one other thing though. I don't know if you remember, he doesn't actually play for Chelsea.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
No.
But what I want to do with this is not just players that currently play for us. I want to look at some players that might potentially play for us in the future. Some players that have played with us in the past that we had some fond memories of. And then also just some general, maybe wonder kids that we should look out for. How about that?
And current players that play for us.
And current players.
Mate, this sounds like you've done your research.
I mean...
One word to describe your research on this one?
We don't do our research. That's what everyone keeps telling us.
That was sassy. That was sassy. Someone's hit a nerve.
I'm gutted about it. I'm gutted about it. We try. We try
bits.
our best.
We do bits of research.
It's more about the banter than the research.
No one's here for the fucking research. You're here for the vibes and you love it.
How much Love Island chat can we get into this video?
Sorry, I know we're going to go into this extensively, but if you're looking at England midfield, so what? Trent, Kobe Mainoo, Gallagher, and
Wharton.
your boy Wharton.
I don't know why it's my boy, but yeah, fair enough.
You glaze over him big time. You're a Wharton.
I don't know
glazer.
why, but fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think he's guaranteed. I absolutely don't think you can say he's guaranteed starter. And Palmer definitely isn't a guaranteed starter either. Although he has started the last 2 warm-up games. And he wore the number 7.
Gallagher's
they
a
gave him the
guaranteed
number
starter.
26, Palmer. But he's been wearing the number 7. And I feel like he deserves the number 7.
Just thinking of it there. Sorry, I was just in daydream there. Gallagher's a guaranteed starter.
He's not.
Okay.
He's
Come on
not
then, let's have a bet.
guaranteed at all. What? So are we doing based on the first game?
Let's keep it simple because
Are we
me and
doing
you
it
have
based
already
on the
got
first
quite a lot of bets
I
running.
can't
at
even
the
keep
minute.
on track on the bets.
We've got some bets running. We've got £50 on saying I can't remember what it is. But I'll tell you what we'll have. We'll have
Tell us
a
so.
nice little tenner here. £10 says Conor Gallagher starts in the pivot in the opening game of Euro
I wouldn't
2024.
take that bet. It's more based on whether he retains that position.
Fuck off.
I wouldn't take
I've
the bet.
offered you the bet.
I wouldn't take that.
Are you man
I think
or
he will
mouse?
start.
Are you man?
I think he will start.
All right. Well, we'll bet a tenner on it each.
What about this one? Tenner on whether Gallagher plays the last game for England in this tournament.
No, you can't, mate. You can't change.
That's better.
You can't change the rules at half time. When's that ever been done?
Well, we've had that quite a few times.
When's that ever been done? You don't change rules at half time.
VAR would question that.
I would say Gallagher's a nailed on starter. But listen, enough of my talking shit. Let's get into your list and let's talk about the Chelsea players that we need to keep an eye on at Euro 2024.
Okay, so what you're going to do, do you remember Rafa Benitez had that graphic where he sort of did the graphic on here? I'm going to do like a wipe here, right? Ready? Group A. Whoosh, and then you're going to put the graphic over the top, right?
No.
I'm overestimating Joey's editing there. Right, Group A, Germany are the first team that we need to talk about. Can you think of a Germany player that is Chelsea adjacent?
Ideally, you're trying to think of a German player who's maybe played for Chelsea, scored important goals for Chelsea, possibly even won major international silverware at Chelsea.
Exactly.
No, I can't. Oh, yes! That's silly. I nearly forgot him. Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
Potential
Wirtz
Chelsea player.
No, he's going to Real Madrid, unfortunately. He's a fucking good player, though.
Yeah.
Guaranteed going to Real Madrid. Rudiger is the one you're thinking of.
Yeah, Rudiger.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what? What would we give to have him
Champions
back?
League winner.
I'd love to
We
have
ain't got
Rudiger
another one of
still
them in the
back.
Germany squad, have we?
No.
No.
Don't worry about that.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that. Havertz.
Do you think Havertz is like up there with Germany's most important players? He's definitely.
I mean, he was
for Germany,
playing
no?
left back about 5 games ago.
He's playing fucking well out of left back.
No,
Games ago. He had a
was
good
not.
game. I watched it.
He was
I didn't
not.
watch it. I watched highlights. He
Right.
scored. Had assist.
Do you know what? Maybe we need to have a bet on Havertz to be the top
Oi.
goal scorer in this tournament because you rate him that highly.
No, top goal scorer is going to be a Portuguese player, probably Ronaldo. Easy group. They'll bang loads of goals.
Wow.
But listen, we are going to break down, obviously, the Euros in a lot more detail. It may have come out by now. It may not have come out. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. But Kai Havertz, does he bang goals for Germany this summer?
I reckon he scores 3 goals in the entirety of the tournament. And I think they're probably tap-ins.
Is Kai Havertz a big game player? Because there is an argument to be made that he is, you know.
Why?
Okay.
We all know it was Timo Werner and his run that was actually the main point of that goal for the Champions League.
Yeah,
final.
nothing to do with Havertz, nothing to do with Mount.
It was the pass
No, it weren't the pass.
and it was Werner.
Yeah, just Werner, nothing to do with Havertz, nothing to do with Mason Mount.
It was a good finish, wasn't it? To give Havertz his credit.
It was
a decent finish.
It was a finish. Kai Havertz, I can't see him getting that many goals. Is
How
he a
many
big
goals are
game-
you saying then? I've stuck my neck on the line. I've said 3.
I think 3's quite high, mate.
Go on then. How many do you think you'll get? I mean, mate, you're a Havertz fanboy by the sound of it. You keep going on about how good he is and how good he is at winning aerial duels, and
You get 2 goals.
well, let's have a tenner on that.
No, you've got a gambling addiction. All you do is ask me to bet on everything. Okay, who else do we need to?
The other one that I want to have a look at is Jonathan Tah.
The Tar Dog.
The Tar Man.
The Tarmac.
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 Yeah, great player.
You put your foot in it.
Why?
You're never getting out.
What? Yeah, exactly. Why do we need to watch this guy? Well, it's because there's a lot of rumours that he might be joining us at Stamford Bridge.
I've not heard that.
Well, it's been said by CF Bayern on Twitter, who is, I would say, a less
It was
than
on
reputable.
Twitter?
I would say less than reputable source.
I would if it was. Mate, it's not going to be on Twitter.
Must
It's
be
not
true.
true. If
It
it's
must
on
be,
Twitter,
yeah.
it's going to be true.
No one ever tweets on Twitter.
No one's ever tweeted saying that Joey Knight's an alcoholic on
Yeah.
Twitter, have they?
I would
All the
like to see
misfits
how many
fighters?
times you've been community noted on Twitter. But
What's that mean?
It basically means that where you say something false and the people of Twitter have to sort of comment and say
Probably.
that's a load of shit.
And ironically, I don't even write on Twitter myself. Everyone
don't.
just fucking writes on it about me. Okay,
You love a bit of Twitter.
the Tar
to be fair.
Dog, we'll keep an eye on him.
He's a very good player. I mean, to be fair though, he plays for Leverkusen, so is he going to want to move to Chelsea? I thought that was a bit of a weird rumour, but I am quite excited to watch him play. He's an older centre-back. I think he's in his mid-20s, so we don't want him. Yeah. But also, there are a lot of people saying we do need some experience at the back four.
We just brought a centre-back in, mate. I don't think we're going for any more.
I think we might be, you know. I think we might be.
Nah.
I think there might be a little sting in the tail that at the end of this summer we end up with a big centre-back.
Well, let's not fall into the trap of making a tournament signing, because sometimes we know that tournament signings aren't really great. I mean, who have we signed off the back of a good tournament?
Tell me. Who can you think of? Charisma?
Nah, we put him on loan. I was actually at his debut, 0-0 we drew against Hull at Stamford Bridge.
I mean, forgotten players, Charisma's got to be up there. Did he wear like number 7 or something ridiculous?
I don't know. He loved an outside of the foot cross.
Mate,
outside
he was.
of the foot
I
shot.
fucking love some of his
Good little
skills.
player. Yeah, terrific little player. Go on then. Who else? Who else? We
Musiala, former Chelsea Academy graduate.
Do you know what? I think
with
we
him.
need to reformat this video, mate. Because I'm not keeping an eye on anyone that used to play for us. I don't give a fuck.
Mate, Musiala could be coming back potentially. He's a Cobham graduate. I care about these players. Do you know what? Anyone that's been through Cobham or has been at Chelsea, I want to watch them in this tournament, see how they get on.
Fair play. No,
Come
I'm
on.
the same, and
You're
that is
horrible.
why. That
You're
is
being
exactly.
harsh.
I completely understand that. I'm the same. That's exactly why I'm keeping a close eye on Mason Mount this tournament.
There you go. He's going to have a good one. We ruined Mason Mount, didn't we?
Yeah, well.
It's harsh.
Well, there you go.
You always said.
I'm not happy about it.
You always said
I'm
that
not
Conor
happy
Gallagher
about
was a
it.
better player than Mason Mount. You always said that.
Conor Gallagher's a much better player than Mason
But you
Mount.
always said it.
Mate.
Even when Mason Mount was bagging in goals for Chelsea, you were saying it.
No, mate. Mason Mount could not lace Carne Chukwuemeka's boots.
Shall we move on from that and go to Scotland?
Yeah.
Scotland, the only player that I care about is Big Billy.
Boring, not bothered about Billy Gilmore. Next.
Oh, mate, Billy Gilmore, he had a good little moment at Chelsea, didn't he? He was a good player for Chelsea.
No,
Do you not remember
where's
that
this-
Liverpool game? Mate.
Yeah, no, mate. So
Right.
Axel Disasi was best defender in the league this season, was he?
Mate, Axel Disasi might be getting sold.
But he's best defender in the league this season. Do you not remember the game away at the Etihad? One good game don't make you a world beater, mate.
But
Listen,
Billy Gilmore,
one
as an
bad game don't make you
18-year-old.
shit. One good game don't make you good. Billy Gilmore, not bothered. Couldn't care. Another Josh McEachran. Bye-bye. Next.
Harsh. Hungry.
I've had lunch, but I will have something, yeah. Well, what are you thinking?
I mean, you want a burger. You want an honest burger by the sound of it. You can't say no
Hungary
to
is sort of coming into a little bit of a golden era, are they?
I mean, what?
Why, they got Sabojlai. No.
Kirkes.
Gurgis. He plays for...
Bournemouth.
Yes, we're thinking about having a bit of him.
19-year-old. Left back. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
If that doesn't get you juices flowing, I don't know what will.
Mate, 19-year-old from the coast.
I have to say, though, like, Chilwell's on his way out. Matson's on his way out. We need a left back. This guy looks good.
We got the best left back at the tournament. Next.
Well, Matson's not even there, so I don't know who you're talking about.
Kookaburra. Next.
Switzerland. I've got one for you. Past legend.
Yeah.
Past Chelsea legend that plays for Switzerland.
Oh, Chelsea legend that
Yeah.
plays for Switzerland.
DM. Unbelievable player. Relatively short stint at Chelsea.
Yes.
Who is it?
Fucking don't tell me.
Do you know who it is?
Yes, yeah. Don't tell me because I'm going to get his name. I was at Stamford Bridge. He played in the Champions League. He absolutely had it off in that
Graham
match.
Potter.
He got out of the tightest little area. I was at the game. Dennis Zakaria.
Yes. Well done.
Get in, Dennis.
Now, you get ultimate bonus points if you know where he's playing now.
Where he's playing?
Where's he playing now?
Strasbourg?
No. It's in France.
Les Incompetents?
C'est très bien. Monaco, he's at.
Is he?
Yes.
Is he there, yeah? Fuck Monaco.
Yeah, fuck Monaco. I mean,
I'm not over it.
Mate.
I'm not over it.
Mate, we bought a lot of players from Monaco.
I'm not over it.
We trade a lot of players.
Do you know what I'm not over?
Go on.
You should know this.
Was it the Falcao?
No, long before Falcao's time. 2004, mate. We done the hard work. We beat Arsenal, Wayne Bridge at Highbury, and then Fernando Morientes and that rock up to Stamford Bridge. Come away with a fucking 3-1 win or whatever.
What a player he
was.
was. We should have signed him.
I'm surprised we didn't sign him.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Here you go. Go on. Now, I'm not actually bothered about. Yeah, me and you are on different radars here. I'm bothered about players that are playing for Chelsea right now.
There's limited options, to be honest with you. To be fair.
Keep going.
The other one that I wanted to look at was a bit of a wonder kid. I don't know if you remember this guy, but Bril Embolo plays for Switzerland.
No.
Do you remember him? This was a guy that every Football Manager fan around the world would love.
Yeah.
Because he was an 18-year-old wonder kid. Never really lived up to it, but I'm excited to see him play. He was a good player back in the day. But that is Switzerland for you. That is Group A done. Whoosh.
Okay.
Transition that you can add to overtop.
You've done the whoosh. I don't need the transition now. We're done.
Group B is the group of death. So we're going to start. Should we start off with Spain?
Yeah.
Obviously, the one player that you're really excited about is
he drinks paella. No, he don't drink paella. That's well odd.
Yeah,
but he eats paella.
I mean, he could try.
Drinks Estrella. His hair's fucking massive.
Seafood.
Cucurella.
I would say he's probably going to be the best performing Chelsea player at this tournament.
No.
Who? Palmer's not going to start, and he's not going to play.
Yeah,
that
but
much.
he's not going to start. But then he's going to come on as a sub in the first match, grab himself a little assist. Sub in the second match, grab himself a little goal. No, it'd be Harry Kane taking them. But he grab himself a little
Can you
assist.
imagine if Cole picks up the ball and takes it off Harry Kane?
Step back, Harry.
Yeah, I've got this.
Welcome to the Winners' Club. You have not got an invite. No, I think that Cole Palmer will force his way into the team mid-tournament, during the tournament. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, Chelsea players that are going to make a real impact at the Euros.
Pro, yeah.
I mean, do you know what is funny that you're saying all this, yeah? And you're giving it the big one. But actually, if you're going on about a Chelsea player who is his national team's most important player, I can't believe you've not got your flag firmly in the ground for your fucking boy. Mikhailo's easily the Ukraine's most important player.
So you think? So wait a second. Are you telling me that you think he's going to be our best Chelsea player?
No, I think they're going to be shit. I think they're going to go out in the groups.
They're not going out.
No.
We'll get into that though because we got a prediction video. We're not going to jump the gun, mate. Fucking hell, you're always jumping the gun, aren't you?
Okay.
What about a couple of other players for Spain that I'm interested in?
Don't even say his name. Are you going to say Alvaro Morata? Because I swear to God, if you're going to bring Alvaro Morata up, I'm going to get up and walk out of this podcast room. Now, I don't give a fuck about Morata, and no one watching this cares what Alvaro Morata is.
Do you know what the breaking news is with Alvaro Morata?
Don't.
He wants to go back to a club that he's played at previously.
Oh, God.
Scored a lot of headed goals.
Real Madrid.
No, he wants to go back to Juve, apparently.
Yeah, well.
Don't blame him.
He can go there.
He can go there. You don't
go
care.
there. See, Sarri saying he wants to come back to Chelsea.
I'd love Sarri.
I wouldn't.
What about this then? I wasn't actually going to say Morata, by the way. There were two players that I was very interested in. Dani Olmo. Know him?
Yeah, I know him, but what's the interest?
Well, apparently there is some transfer interest that we have of him. We have some good relations with Leipzig in the past. He's played for them. Okay. He's a very good player, underrated player. I quite like him. Left mid, left-footed.
Yeah, okay.
Fancy
maybe. Yeah, we'll have a look at it. Well, I'll have a look at him whenever I get a chance.
And then Nico Williams is another player that I want to watch.
Yeah, I thought you might mention him.
We've
been linked,
in for him.
didn't we?
Apparently 50 million is all it takes, but...
All it takes?
50 million is all it takes to buy Nico Williams. Who sang it? You can answer who sang it?
Dua Lipa.
Well done. You know all the Dua Lipa back catalogue you do.
I'd actually give... That
He thought about that for a long time.
She's all right. She's
No,
a nice girl.
Nico is he's on
Big
200
fan
grand.
of the channel. Hey,
She is a big fan of the channel. Dua, if you want to feature on the channel, just
Yeah.
let us know. Where is Dua from?
somewhere weird like Austria.
She is Albanian.
Also
Also in this group. So good
got the
segue there, Joey.
Albanians.
Good segue. So Nico Williams, yeah, before we go into Albania, 200 grand a week, we can't afford that, but he is very, very good. Very good player. Going on to Albania, who's the player that we need to watch there?
Armando Broja.
Probably not going to be a Chelsea player for long, but he's going to start.
Yep.
So we'll see how he does for
He
Albania.
will be starting.
Do you reckon
won't he?
he's going to give it one of these? Oh, sorry, just back.
That's the little Albanian thing, isn't it?
Yeah, love that.
Yeah. Do you reckon he'll
Do you reckon he'll
score?
score? Yeah, I don't know.
Who's named the teams in that group?
Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania.
No. I don't think he scores one goal.
He's not going to score. So should we just leave it there? I don't think there's anyone
Yeah.
else at Albania.
Yeah.
What about Croatia?
Oh.
What about this one?
Okay, well, I'll start straight off the back. I don't care how Kovacic does. He's gone, not bothered. Croats. I don't know. Who else? Have we got any Croatians?
So we haven't got any, but we did have another player that used to play for us called Pasalic. Do you remember him?
No.
He was another academy graduate, very well thought of. Went and played for Atalanta.
Okay.
Atalanta just won a European tournament under Gasparini. You love your Italian football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you used to watch that James Richardson show all the time. Channel 4.
Did he ever make a first team appearance, Chelsea?
I think he actually did in a cup game. I think he actually did.
Okay.
He was actually very highly rated. The other one that I thought we'd look at is Borna Sosa. Apparently we were interested in him once upon a time. Another player you know all about.
I am not going to be looking at any of these games.
But these
But
guys
it's a
might
good video,
be.
so let's
These
keep going.
guys might be watching.
Yeah, no,
Right.
they might. They're a bit more clued up than me.
Italy,
Oh, here we go. Now we're talking.
Jorginho.
No thanks.
The other one that I wanted to look at, we were linked with him a couple of years ago, was Chiesa.
No thanks.
Don't remember him. The other
No,
one
I
that
remember him. Yeah, I'd have had Chiesa.
There you go.
Didn't he get player of the tournament?
Yeah, he was very good.
Euro 2020.
He was very good.
Yeah, he was
Very,
good.
very good. But he's on the market now. I don't think Juve want him.
Is he?
There you go.
Oh,
Been injured though.
I'm not really that way inclined, but if he's on the market,
You'd have him.
yeah, probably.
There you go.
Probably.
The other one that I want to talk about is Bastoni, the centre back. Another player that we've been linked with extensively in the past. I'm excited to see how he gets on. He's in his mid-20s. He should be at the peak of his sort of powers coming into it. I'm excited to see how he does.
I'd have took Cellini.
Chiellini. I mean, he's not playing anymore, is
No,
he?
but I'd have took him at Chelsea.
Would you have taken him or Bonucci?
I'd have took. It was Cellini that said it.
Do you remember Panucci?
Wasn't it
that played for us,
Cellini
by the
that
way?
said it? Just the word stopped them. It weren't Bonucci, it was Cellini, wasn't it?
Was it? I can't remember.
Pretty sure it was.
There you go. Well, let's have
That's
both.
why I'd have took him.
You fancied it, didn't you?
Yeah, fancied him a little bit.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned Italian centre-back, by the way. They've generated some good ones. What about this one then? We'll move on to Group C. Whoosh. Slovenia.
Yep, Slovenia.
This is our group,
We're going to be
obviously.
keeping a close eye on Benjamin Šeško.
Šeško. He's
Yep.
your favourite number 9 of all time, I'd say. This rate. So keep going on about him.
Matai Kesman, Benjamin Šeško, yeah.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, exactly. Then we've got Denmark. Who's the player that we need to watch in Denmark?
Not bothered about any of them.
Christensen.
Not bothered, he's gone.
Okay, what about this one then? Because do you remember we were talking about goalkeepers the other day?
Oh, yeah?
There is a goalkeeper that plays for Denmark that has been linked with Chelsea, bearing in mind the connection with Maresca.
Kasper Schmeichel.
No.
He has been linked with Chelsea, though.
Back in the day, that was a while ago. Hasn't been linked in a very long time.
It was during this podcast.
Well, we were talking about it. I think we suggested it rather than it being linked.
Okay. Well.
Hermansen is the goalkeeper that played for Leicester, is a ball-playing goalkeeper that Enzo Maresca loves. There is a small chance that this guy ends up playing for Chelsea. The good news is, Joey, that you won't be able to watch him in this tournament
Why?
because Kasper Schmeichel's going to start.
Yeah, there you go.
So who cares?
Not bothered.
What about another goalkeeper that won't be starting for Serbia?
Jan Oblak.
Current Chelsea player,
Oh, Slanina. Wait, who's Jan Oblak play for?
Slovenia.
Slovenia, isn't it? Yeah.
Serbian, Petrovic.
Petrovic, yeah. He ain't going to get a look in.
He isn't going to get a look in either. And the other Serbian player that I think we do have to keep an eye out for, we've been linked several times, Vlahovic.
Yep. Yeah, Vlahovic, yeah.
I'm interested to see
Is
how he
it
does.
Vlahovic or Vlahojevic? Because I now call him Vlahojevic, but that's just because you said it.
Comme si, comme ça.
Vlahovic.
yeah. So whatever you want to say.
Okay.
And then England, we're watching.
England, we were watching. Mate, I don't even
Pickford,
know.
let me.
No. Actual invested interest in England. We're gonna obviously be watching. I suppose we'll just be watching Conor Gallagher and Cole Palmer. Is there anyone else who really?
I don't think there's anyone that we're especially linked to. I mean, Wharton at the moment is being linked with a lot of top teams. Man City apparently interested in him, so I think we'll be watching him if he plays. Beyond that, I don't think we're going to be signing anyone. There
I
are
feel like
rumours.
we'd be willing to splash the cash early and take more of a gamble. Like the rest of them would want another season's worth of information to go on, whereas we'd be like, right, fuck it, we'll have him now.
Well, City apparently are going to buy him, so it'll be done. I mean, the fact that we're linked with Pickford, I find sometimes a bit laughable, to be honest with you, because I don't think he's better than what we've got. But
Well, he only conceded the 6 at Stamford Bridge this season.
yeah, exactly. He's still pretty good.
Only like 2 of them were down to goalkeeping errors.
Yeah. That lob was one of the best goals I've seen this season.
Yeah,
right, Group D, mate.
Go on.
Poland is the first team I want to look at. Another goalkeeper that was ex-Chelsea Academy and has been linked to us, so it ticks all the boxes. Bolka.
Yep.
You're a big fan of him.
I'm bulkering up, yeah.
You're bulking up. Yeah. I'm excited to see him play. And again, strong rumours that he could come back. He's currently at Nice, isn't he? It's nice.
It is nice over there.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Yeah. What about this one then? Netherlands. Obviously, we've got Ake.
We haven't got Ake.
Former Chelsea player.
Mate, I don't give a fuck what former Chelsea players are up to unless your name's Lenny Pidgeon.
Mate, we've got a cohort. Actually, some of the best players are ex-Chelsea players at this tournament. If you think about
go
it.
on then.
And then the other one that we've been linked with quite a few times, don't know if it's going to happen now, but Dumfries is the right back we were linked with quite
Denzel
extensively.
Dumfries. I'm not
You're not that excited
too
about
keen,
it.
No.
But good player we were linked with. Austria, I couldn't find anyone, so we'll skip past Austria. And then France, loads of options.
Okay, there you go. Now there is one. You've now finally hit a nation with an ex-Chelsea player I'm interested in. I'd love N'Golo Kante to get back in this French team.
Wow.
Like, he's been taken, he's in the squad sort of thing, but we're thinking because he's played over in Saudi, maybe the level of competition slightly lower than what he's been playing at, the level he's been playing at, but he has kept fit over there. And for me, in one-off matches in tournament football, when the, you can sort of reel someone out, Ledley King style, stick a bit of ice on these next few days, get them out again in a week. Mate, I think it suits Kante down to the ground. If he can stay fit, I do think that N'Golo Kante is still probably a better option than maybe one of Tchouaméni and Camavinga.
Harsh. That's mental. Is he going to start? No. I don't think he's going to start.
No.
I don't think he will, which is
But I'd be buzzing.
crazy.
I'd be buzzing to see him do it.
Yeah.
I mean, mate, he's about half the age of Luka Modric. He's going to be starting. So
There you go.
Nearly joined Chelsea.
Mate, I find it a bit mad that you're so dismissive of ex-Chelsea players. I'm really excited to see all of these players, to be honest with you, play at the top level. Even Kovacic.
Anyone
plays
else
like
for
that.
France? You're
Yes,
excited?
Barcola. We were interested in him.
Yeah, we were interested.
He went to PSG, so we're probably not going to be able to buy him now, but looks very good for PSG, to be honest with you, young player. And then the only other one that we've ever been linked to, and actually is potentially on the market again this summer, is Koundé.
I don't want Koundé at all.
me either.
I don't.
He said he doesn't want to be at Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't rate him.
Well, Barcelona don't rate him either because he's going to be sold.
Well, there you go.
Belgium is in Group E. Obviously, there's some quality players that used to play for us.
Nah.
Play for Belgium.
Nah.
Don't fancy Lukaku.
Don't fancy Kevin De Bruyne. Don't fancy Lukaku.
Wow.
Not bothered.
So you won't be watching anyone for Belgium then, eh?
Is Forgan going?
No, he's not actually.
Is he not going? Forgan Hazard, no?
Forgan isn't in the squad, no.
No. Oh, okay. Well, no.
So,
no one
Hazard's involved
No one
this
I'm
year.
interested in for Belgium then.
Do you reckon Eden should come out of retirement and just have one last little tournament? He
One
looks
last
good at
dance
soccer.
at Stamford Bridge
He
next
looks
year.
good at soccer, didn't he?
And that's actually all you need to go on, really.
I
is
mean, to
did
be
you play
fair,
well in
Soccer Aid is
Soccer Aid?
probably similar standard to us at the moment.
Yeah,
To be fair.
yeah.
Pochettino looked good though, didn't he?
He did. He looked well rested.
It's good to see him in the dugout again, wasn't it? Right, Slovakia and Romania. Let's brush past because don't really see any.
Although one of our greatest ever Chelsea players did come from Romania.
Which one?
Asia Musa.
I was going to go Petrescu. Do you remember Petrescu was in that Romanian squad when they dyed their hair blonde?
Yes, I do.
Reached
And
it.
actually, Dan Petrescu was a tournament signing. I was
There
saying
you
about
go.
tournament
There you
signings there, and a lot of the time them not going well. But Dan Petrescu was a tournament signing. He was off the back of, was it 98?
Yes,
It
must
might
have
have
been.
been,
Was
yeah.
it 96? Was it a bit earlier than that?
I don't know.
I feel like 98 was the bleach blonde, wasn't it?
He played well for Romania and Chelsea signed him that summer, I think.
Yeah. Legend.
Yeah.
Next one is Ukraine.
Yeah.
There's an obvious one there,
Modric,
isn't there? Dovovic.
Who's Dovovic?
He's a striker that we were linked to, Ukrainian striker that we were linked to. Okay. Plays for Girona in Spain, who've had a very good season. So, and he bagged some
great
goals.
Season, to be fair. He's probably cheating. They all sent to Man City.
Well, they've done all right. And we were also interested in their manager as well, by the way.
I thought you were about to say, we're also cheating.
No, we're not cheating. No, there's nothing proven.
We're interested in their manager. We've only just fucking appointed one.
We were interested in their manager.
Okay.
So I'm interested to see how good he is in Ukraine, though, because he's been very good in the league. Let's see if he can translate to tournament football. Yep. Next one, Group F is the final group that we're going to talk about. Turkey, not interested in anyone. Georgia, you might be thinking, great name for a lovely young lady. Not necessarily the best football team. Well, we're interested in 2 players from Georgia.
Ooh.
Obviously, there's the goalkeeper because we're always interested in goalkeepers. Mm-hmm. I mean, but half this list is goalkeepers. This one, though, is very exciting. 6'8".
6'8"?
I think he. I don't
it's
think
like
he's.
an
I
inch
think he's
smaller than
6'6".
Tyson Fury.
I think he's 6'6", actually, but he's very tall. Mamashvili, we love him. He's your favourite goalkeeper.
Oh boy, Mamash.
Yeah. The Nick Pope of Georgia, I would liken him to.
You're not selling him well.
Yeah. And then Kvaratskhelia, who you really struggle to spell, as I do too, but he plays for Napoli. Very good player.
Do you want a mind-baffling fact about Nick Pope? Just while my
Go on then.
head's in the game. Nick Pope, do you remember the 2 little girls that got deleted? You're not allowed to say the word on this.
No, you can say deleted.
Deleted by that Ian Huntley, the caretaker at the school in Soham all them years ago. But yeah, they supported Man United. They went to the school in Soham and Ian Huntley abducted them and whatever else. Nick Pope was in their class at school. Holly and Jessica.
Wow.
Nick Pope was in that class.
Wow.
That's mad, isn't it?
That is. How do you know that?
I don't know. I know it. It's true.
Your knowledge is encyclopedic of these stories.
Yeah. And you know that Dunblane massacre thing that happened?
Yeah.
Andy Murray was in the school when that happened. Tennis player.
Crazy. What do you think about this Madeleine McCann stuff?
What about it?
Well, apparently they've now said that the guy involved, the German chap that has been implicated, apparently he is part of it now. They've got concrete evidence that
they've been saying they got concrete evidence for ages on that.
Wow.
Convenient, isn't it?
If you want us to do a podcast about Madeleine McCann, Joey is very keen to do it.
Christian Bruckner, his name is.
Yes.
But, I don't know, bit convenient for me.
Who did it, Joey?
You know, don't it?
Tell the audience.
I think we all know who done it. Whether they meant to do it or not, they done it.
Make your own judgments.
Leave it for another podcast.
Portugal.
It was in Portugal, yeah. Prior to lose. No, Portugal. Listen, whether it's Chelsea or not, I'm always keeping an eye on CR7, mate. I think he could finish top goal scorer. They got a pretty easy group, and I could see them winning a couple of games by 3-4 goal margins. And if they do so, you'd imagine CR7 to be on the old goal sheet. But and this is probably a topic of conversation for the next video we do, but does Roberto Martinez start Cristiano Ronaldo in this tournament?
That's a big if. For me, if it was me choosing it, I'd go Ramos over Ronaldo. I want to do in the next video, we're going to also potentially do top goal scorer, most assists, player of the tournament. We should do that as well. Do you know what I mean? We should
100%.
Yeah. So, let me give you some players that are interested in here. Another goalkeeper, Diogo Costa, we were interested in the past. I think we do also have to look at Goncalo Ramos because he's also a striker that you are very interested in.
I'm high on Ramos.
You're high on Ramos. Mm-hmm. You've been watching a lot of his football. And the only other one that I'm interested in is a player that we've had in the past who you potentially would want back.
Oh.
Portuguese player that we've had in the past. Young player that we had on loan. That left.
Felix. I like João Felix, yeah. I'll tell you another one who we were always linked with, Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao, yeah.
Apparently Saudi clubs in for Rafael Leao.
I mean, he's on a lot of money a week, which is going to rule him out of a lot of different clubs. I think he was on north of 200 grand a week.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very good player, though, isn't he? The problem is,
stats-wise this season. Say so.
Stats this season, he hasn't been that good, though.
No, got pocketed by Reece, so
yeah.
You know.
There you go. Those are the players that I'm watching out this tournament.
Right.
You're not going to be watching any of the ex-Chelsea players. We've made that very clear.
Not really. But do you know what doing this video, filming this video has made me realise? We've got fucking hardly anyone playing these Euros.
No, we don't.
Like, this must be in our lifetime, the lowest attended international tournament from a Chelsea side.
You say that, but Reece James should be there. Levi should be there, shouldn't he? Can you think of any others? Nkunku should probably be there, but he's been injured.
I'd say Nkunku should be there.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Would you say that Sterling should be there?
No, I wouldn't say Sterling should be there. I think we've got better options.
What about this one? Should Tino Livramento be there?
What country is he?
England.
Can Tino actually play for England?
Yes.
Can he?
Tino Livramento is English.
I know, yeah, but I thought he'd already played for another.
No, he could play for England.
Bloody hell, then yeah, should be there.
Yeah,
Michael
there you
Olise should be there.
Who should he be playing for?
English.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But he should be there.
Obviously, Declan Rice, former Chelsea Academy. We should be watching him.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of English players that could be or should be involved. Chilwell,
Yep.
he should be there.
I don't know. Should he be there? He probably should. With the
Probably
crisis
should.
we've got
I
there.
mean, considering that he's probably more fit than Luke Shaw.
Yeah, fair play.
You've always said he's fitter.
I've always said he's a lot fitter. So what we're going to do now, we are going to go through and do our official Euro 2024 predictions. I don't know when this video is dropping, so it might have already dropped. If it hasn't, it's going to be dropping tomorrow from whatever day it is today. Let us know your thoughts in this video. What Chelsea player, what potential Chelsea player, what former Chelsea player are you going to be keeping the closest eye on in Euro 2024? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to Josh's channel. It is linked in the description to this video, and I will see you all in the next one.